Hi, I'm Antoinette Zloty, and welcome back to Transitions. I have with me now Monica Sear, and she is about to share with me some transitions that have occurred in her life in the area of education. So, Monica, can you tell me a little bit about your entry to the University of Manitoba?
Absolutely. First of all, thank you for having me on the show, Antoinette. So in terms of my transition, I was a mature student coming into university. So I had come when I was 29 years old, and I was in the workforce, and I worked for a great financial institution. However, at that point in my life, I knew that change was necessary, and so that was a decision that I had made for myself at that point to put in an application, see if I would get approved, and hope for the best. And as it turned out, I was accepted, and I was to begin in September of 2009 at the University of Manitoba.
So the year that you're in now, is this a final year for you of study, or?
So no, in fact, I just recently graduated with an undergrad, and I have just started my master's. So I'll be doing my master's in human nutritional sciences, again at the University of Manitoba, particularly in Indigenous foodways.
Well, that's very interesting. But again, what made you decide to go straight from having a bachelor's degree to a master's? Like, some people take a little bit of a break, and it seems that you've gone straight ahead, which is good too.
Yeah. It's, to be honest, earlier in 2015, I had just anticipated to go to the internship for the dietitians of Canada, and then write an exam and be done with that. But through a series of events and an amazing advisor, Dr. Slater, who's my current advisor, she and I had a conversation earlier in 2015, and she said, you know what, why don't you jump on board and consider a master's? And so I'm like, master's? What is that all about? And so she has been an amazing support for me. And so I had gotten back to her and said, let's do this. Let's do this. So it was highly unexpected to transition into the master's program. However, I don't regret it at all. It's been amazing experience since then.
That's fantastic. Now, are you looking to work in Manitoba, or do you think you might spread your wings a little bit beyond the province?
No, absolutely. I'm going to stay in Manitoba for a few years for sure. Yeah, absolutely. My roots are here. My family is here. Yeah.
That's great. So how did your family react to you going back to school as a mature student, giving up a position and taking a risk almost, eh? Because further education can be risky.
Yeah, it was a huge risk, to be honest, Antoinette. At the time, a single mother. I had just a little one, my daughter, who was 5 at the time, who I was solely financially responsible for. And then my elderly mother had also lived with me at the time, who I also supported financially. Right. So to move from a good high-paying position into university, not necessarily knowing how the income would be, was a huge risk. But one absolutely worth taking, one I do not regret at all. And I have a large family support system, and my sisters, who are absolutely amazing and have supported me every step of the way that I've been in university.
That's fantastic. I really think that family support very, very important. Are there a couple of programs on campus too that you found very supportive of your quest for more education?
Absolutely. Honestly, I don't think that any other university would have been able to necessarily help me push along throughout this journey. University of Manitoba has been an amazing institution for me. In terms of supports, there is an Indigenous student center on campus. It's called Migiziagamik, and it is very welcoming, and it has a number of supports that are offered that have supported me.
So what we'll do is we will make sure to put a link on our website. We are establishing a website, and
Absolutely.
A to Z Transitions, and we will certainly see about getting a link to that resource.
Excellent.
And also to the university. So one last quick little tip. What would you say to students out there, Indigenous students who are considering university but not quite sure?
Do it. Absolutely do it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. The University of Manitoba will support their Indigenous students.
Thank you so much for coming in, Monica.
Miigwech, thank you.